Welcome back, guys, to another Legend Ball video. This one's going to be a little bit different. We're going to be going through a game. I want to do some play testing because I was doing some fixes and I want to do a recording. I think I got some nice things taken care of, and it's going to make the game play better. As I play the game, obviously writing down and notating things that I see, and I've been working on that the past few days, and I want to do some testing on video. Hopefully things are working fine. But this right here is actually a mod from Bad Bird in the Discord community, and it's not part of the game. Disclaimer here, we don't own any licenses. We don't own the USFL property. This is just for experimentation and showing you what the community is doing with the game through their mods. It's not part of the game, and we're not affiliated with them at all. So disclaimer said. But with that said, this is a USFL mod, I believe, and it has all these different teams. I think this is like a history of all the teams, because all of these teams right now are not in the current league. They only have so many teams. I think it's like 10 teams or so. But this is a pretty cool example of what you can do with the game. And he went ahead and did a lot. He did like the field templates, and we're going to see that in a minute. And he put like his own logos in here, and it's a pretty neat looking little mod, and it just shows you what you can do. This one was pretty cool, I thought. But what I want to do is do a franchise game and lower the minutes to, like, let's just do like, I don't know, 3-minute quarters. We'll leave some at 5 minutes. We'll leave everything else the same. Let's not excel the clock. Maybe we should. And I want to get through a couple games here. I want to kind of get through this a little bit faster. We're not going to have the same amount of stats and everything. It's going to be a little bit or a lot slower than it would, or faster than it would. But the stats are going to be lower than they normally would because I'm going to play with less minutes. But I want to get through more games. I turned the fans off just because I want to see the frame rate jump up. And also I pulled replays off for that same reason. But let's go ahead and jump in here. Let's make a new coach. And then we will, I don't know if we should do a random team or pick a team. I think I'm going to do a random team. I know it's dangerous, and I'm not going to be Mr. Bald Guy. I'm going to put a hat on. And first I'm going to put my hairstyle. I'll put a hat. Let's get our shave going. Keep us looking like that. And let's change our shave type. I think I'm going to do something like this. Maybe like a... No, I don't like that. I'm going to go with this one here. And then let's see who we get. All right, we got the Federals. I kind of like this logo. It's a little different. So this is the cool thing about the game. Like, people who have it on PC, I know a lot of people are waiting for it to go on consoles, but if you have it for PC, you can do modding. And this is one of the mods that are out there. So go check it out. It's on our Discord. The link's in the description below. So go check that out. You guys can get to it that way. Let's take a look at our team, see what kind of players we got. I'm not sure how this is rated because these are all custom players. So people could be crazy fast or, you know, slow or whatever. I don't know. They could be OP rosters here, but it looks like we got a pretty good offense. Our defense looks about average, kicking about average. So we're okay. The uniforms are like green and white. Not bad, not bad. Looks like the old Philadelphia Eagles uniform. And we are in the Colonial Division with the Destroyers, the Coal Miners, and the Maulers. Those sound like pretty aggressive people there. So let's go ahead and see who we got. Our first matchup, we're playing against Pittsburgh, and they're the Maulers. They look like they're a pretty good team, so we need to be careful. Here are our settings again. We'll just double check them to make sure everything is kosher, and it is. And let's just stick with the basic, unless we want to go with the alt. Alt doesn't look that bad. I kind of like the alt uniforms. Let's rock with them. Let's go. So I did some fixes and a few gameplay bugs I was noticing. One of them is like when the players on the line of scrimmage, like they don't go to the line for some reason, like they just stop. So there's no crowd right now, so don't mind that. That's just going to be just for the video here to make it faster. But if you look at the actual stadium, you can see more artwork on the side. There's the cameraman on the side there. These are custom fields. This is an actual artificial field here. Like I think we're playing in a dome maybe. I didn't check that, but let me see. No, you can't see it here. And I'm going to go ahead and receive, but it just makes the game feel like a fresh, brand new game. Like whenever you get new logos. So definitely shout out to Bad Bird for putting this together. I think it's kind of cool. I'm going to try to take my chances and run it out. But there are some fixes that I worked on for this build. Like I said, one of them is this part here where sometimes players don't make it to the line for some reason. Also try to fix the, let's go. And I almost got sacked there. And that's one of the things that I worked on was the sack. So hopefully, it works. We're going to see. But in previous games, like my last video I did, the sack, you would hear the sack sound, like somebody would be sacking you. And then right after you get sacked at the same time, you throw the ball. And that kind of causes some issues. Oh, so like there, it might have fixed it. So what should happen now is we shouldn't have it shouldn't allow you to throw it and then at the same time you're getting sacked. So once you're getting sacked, you should be going down. It just causes issues like that. And I'm paying for it right now. I mean, I'm paying for it. I'm not being very smart. This team's coming after me like dogs. So just like that, we're down. But one of the fixes that I did was the kickoff there. Sometimes it would get stuck. That's one. The formation lineup after the huddle break is another one. The sack one we just mentioned. I tried to put an attempt in to fix the issue where when you catch the ball, the player gets stuck. That happened at the end of my last video. When I was trying to come back, my player got stuck and I wasn't sure. Oh God, come on, man. You got to do better than that, Havo. My player got stuck and I didn't know why after the catch. So hopefully that gets fixed. I do notice on this mod that the numbers on the right there, you see the number 30 on the actual field. It's a little off center, and I reached out to Bad Bird to make him aware of it. I also fixed hopefully the stat message where sometimes you can see the stat message and it shows like the player's name when it has an apostrophe S. It showed that color like it would be white. So like the apostrophe S wouldn't be orange or whatever. So that should be fixed. Another thing you're going to see with this mod, you're going to see some play art. I mean, some field art. He put cameramen. He put like announcers in there. He put some cool stuff for the field. I don't know if he did this on purpose or not, but the arrow, like that first down arrow, the logo sticking out of it, I don't know if that was a mistake or what happened there, but those weren't cleaned up the way I would have wanted them. They don't look bad. It's just the logo goes beyond the actual arrow, as you can see there with the guy with the hammer. Also the logo on the ticker is a little bit bigger, but that's okay. He would have had to make them the perfect dimension. Man, great kick. So these are going to be short games, so I got to move fast, but I'm just trying to do some polish to the game. I'm always polishing it. I mean, I need to get this game like stable, and I haven't wanted to touch it, but I've just been dealing with seeing some issues, and I can't help myself but to fix them. And another thing I fixed is, like, on those kickoffs in the previous build, you would be controlling a guy on the bench sometimes. Like, that gamepad marker, where the blue marker, that circle that has the number 1 on it, sometimes you'd be controlling a guy off the field, and that just wouldn't make any sense. So I fixed that. You can check out the release notes whenever this comes out. I'm hoping that these attempts to fix these issues that happen are actually working. I need to get a faster quarterback in the game, because this guy, I mean, he's right there. This guy's a little bit faster. And this guy's pretty good. He's a bronze, so I'm gonna try to keep him. His morale's not good though, so I'm gonna try to need to run the ball a little bit to see if I can make some headway. But I like this. What I like about this mod, and I just started messing with it. I like that you can play on different field textures, which, you could do that in the game. You could take the default roster and you can go into the team editor. You don't need to mod for that, but you can see the field that doesn't have any texture on it. And I kind of like that. I think it's cool to not have every single team have, grass field, I guess. Another thing that he has, like I mentioned, is he has like all these different field types. I mean, there's ones that have snow too, which, I'm not sure how that looks yet, but there's a lot of variety in here. So I'm curious, what this has once I go through a few games, but I'm excited about it too, because like I said, it just brings fresh. And for me, like, I don't follow the SFL, the USFL. So like, these might as well all be fictional teams for me, because I'm not used to these logos, right? So, but this gives you an idea of what you can do, with modding, and more so, you can actually like get crazy with what some of these guys do. It's nuts. Okay, I need some help. So knock on wood, I haven't seen any issues yet. Everything seems to be working as it should. But now that I said that, it'll probably break. So man, guys are killing me right now. It's just amazing how many bugs like games have, and they're never, like, every game has bugs and they just never end. It's just an ongoing nightmare. And one thing I did actually, which you kind of heard it there, when the ball is being caught or blocked on that play, when you throw a pass and there's a catch, or and there's a drop pass, or there's a deflected pass. Oh my God. Great run. The sound effects are not as harsh anymore. I was noticing when I was playing that it was like bang, bang, boom. It was just too much. It was just like you're hitting off like a wall. And I didn't like that sound. Oh, I tried to get that. Was that a touchdown? I don't have replays turned on, so it is what it is. Whoops. It is what it is. So we're going to have to trust the game. Now they're beating me up right now. So we're going to have to find a way, but it's just, they're the guys in the top left there. You can see the announcers. It's kind of cool. And I think he threw my guy in there, which is kind of cool. So like my avatar's on there, King Havo. So that, like that blue number 1 on the bottom, that used to be like on the bench sometimes, but now you'll see it kind of pop up. Oh no, don't hurt my guy. Oh, that's interesting. That stat says USFL on it, so he changed the stats too. That's kind of cool. I like that. Man, these, I don't know if my line is just pure like wet paper here, but they're just getting right through us, and they're, I mean, their line's not that great, so I don't know what's going on there, but they're killing us. I'm gonna try to run the ball here because my running back's pretty good. Whoa, 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 whoa. Relax, relax. Taz, knock him. I really need to do a shotgun pass because my quarterback's not very quick. So let's see if we can get this little... I got to call timeout. It's kind of cool playing shorter games because it's just like you're in and out and you're like, I'm already almost at halftime and I feel like I've been playing for like 2 minutes. Normally I'm used to playing with... Oh God. I need to go back and look at that because I swear I didn't see the... I don't think I saw the... Am I going to get the ball? Let me get the ball. Oh, I'm kicking it. I don't think I saw the passing bar there, but I could be wrong. I got to look at the video again. I don't have a way to look at it right now, obviously. So, I'd love to hear what you guys think about this. I'm enjoying it. It's just something fresh. I like it so far. Man, this guy's running the ball really well. But it's funny how, like, when you put logos in a game, you know, you start to get used to them and then they kind of start to get a little bit, you know, stale over time. So it's kind of nice to have more logos. And I think if we make a Legend Bowl 2, we're just going to add more and more logos to the game. The thing with the game though is when I release it, the default stuff has to be unlicensed. It has to be like original. I can't just like copy leagues and stuff. So I got to pay for the art. Need to find an artist for that, and you know it costs some money and it takes time and you have to find the right people and it's not a simple thing, and doing them is just, it could be a taxing job for someone. But even there, look at the 50, how it's a little bit off there. So I don't know why that's doing that. I'm not sure, but it's not a huge deal. It just looks a little off. But these quarters go by so fast, especially with the accelerated clock on. I think that's too much. Too quick. I think 5 minutes is a pretty good number if you're trying to, let me lower the volume a little bit of the game. It seems a little loud. If you're trying to get through games quickly, obviously you can do, you know, what I'm doing here, but I really want to get to the player events and show you guys kind of how I would manage that. Man, I am just getting killed on these. Oh, you know, I was just thinking that this mod, I believe, has its own stat messages in here. So the fix that we did with the apostrophe S's that I mentioned earlier, that's not going to be included here just because, man, it's like, you see those loud sounds? I mean, those bing bangs. I mean, I guess they're not fully as, they're kind of, it's not that they're still there. I swear I changed them, so I don't know. Those sounded a little loud there, so I need to double check that again before I release this. This kicker's getting some 100% punts. Yeah, I'm not going to let that happen again. These guys can run it back on you. So I don't know if this mod has the, I know it doesn't actually have my change. It's just a text fix. It's not even worth talking about, to be honest. It's just one of those things that I do to make things, oh. The AI running is pretty solid in this game. People think that you can't run down the middle in this game, and you can. This is proving it. And this guy's taking it to us every single time. So, like this stat here, look how long it is. So that wasn't, that's not part of the game. So there are little things like that that would probably need to be cleaned up on here, but anybody who makes rosters and, has done this before, they understand that this is not a simple thing to do. Modding is a lot of work. Making your own rosters and editing teams and players, it can take you a year to do it right. So it's not the quickest job or the easiest job if you're making it quality. There's King Havo on the top left. Kind of cool. All right, we're getting beat up 18-0, guys. I want to see the injury report because I want to see what kind of injuries we're working with here. And when you get injured, they reset your roster. So just keep that in mind whenever you see an injury. They may shuffle. They are going to shuffle your players around. So if you don't want that to happen, you're going to have to come in here and just double check everybody, make sure they're all looking good. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if these players are like the real players or not, but you could see all the colleges in here too. So all that stuff is all modded. Like I said, we don't sell the game like this. This is not an advertisement for the game. It is from the community. And we're also, as part of this, I'm also testing to make sure the mod works. Man, it's hard to play with a worse team, an inferior team. It's hard to play on superstar mode. That's for sure. And that time I threw a really good pass. It just, for some reason, his skill didn't match up. So this is really, 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 really difficult right now. I mean, I'm throwing in like quadruple coverage there, so it's just ridiculous right now. I mean, matter of fact, I need to just try to go for something here because there's not enough time. Like, I don't have enough time left in the game to try to come back, so we're gonna have to do something here. Oh man. And I don't really get, like, the blocking is like crazy. It's like they're just busting through my line like nothing. Look at this. Wow. Thank you. It's like my first completion. Even though the accelerated clock is on, it doesn't do it after like Ah, tried to jump on that. It doesn't accelerate inside the 2-minute mark, so really you're only getting the accel clock for the first minute, which that's fine. So I kind of do like it at... That was a gun, man. That was a gun. Frozen rope. Let's go. I wish my QB was faster. I want a fast QB. But this dude is throwing some trash. I'm not even running the ball. I don't have the time for that. All right, all right, all right. Oh, man. These guys came right after me. Let's call a timeout here. Oh, Santiago. Santiago. Oh, Santiago. You did me wrong, man. Come on. Freddie Testaverde, you're not doing well, my friend. They should just nail it here. Oh, they're running it. Because we got timeouts left. That's all right. We'll let them run it. I think they're going to keep running it until my timeouts go away. But they shouldn't do that. They should actually kneel it. Should be smarter than that. Yeah, they're letting it run out now. I guess I can run through players. I used to have it where you would collide, but it would cause issues. Pre-snap. All right, so we got smoked, but knock on wood, no gameplay issues that I saw. So we really didn't play a great game. Let's take a look at the MVP. Their halfback, 95 yards, 1 touchdown. Take off his helmet so he can show his face. Player stats were no bueno. Okay, so we got an error. Good. This is good. So that's the one thing. People get, like, there are errors that come up sometimes just because you're playing with a mod. So I know I get errors on the Discord, and if you're modding the game and you get an error, then the best way to deal with it is to play with the default vanilla rosters and logos and just try to see if you can replicate the error and then post the error. Because if you're posting like this error, I've never seen this one before, and this may very well be a modded team error, modded roster, related thing. So I'm going to cut this video off, and then I will put another video out with the next game and keep rolling. All right, I'm going to check out what this error is, and then we'll get back to the gaming later. Thanks for watching.